If I've learned anything during that time, it's that you are who you are.
Sagittarius, how you doing, guys? So I'm going to do you a birthday reading, so we're going to look into it. So it might be a long one, Sagittarius, so grab some popcorn, take a seat, and let's have a look. So we're going to do a free one. Things are changing with me completely. A lot of things are going to stay the same, but there are music and all stuff like that. That's why I've been putting them out as well. Just free music just for you to listen to that I've been making, videos, all that sort of stuff. But there are going to be messages and hidden messages also in those, because that's what Spirit's kind of telling me. So that's what I'm going with. So there will be music that's put out. I hope you did like the one that I put out for you guys. It was just free music. I hope you liked that. So that kind of stuff is going to be here, but then I'm trying to transition everybody also to the new channel that I've got, that's Lucid Dream Tarot Music. Okay, we're going to do astrology, all kinds of stuff that's going to come out through the music. So I hope you do like it. I hope you do follow the link below to the new channel and give me your support. I really would help that. Like that. Help that. Like that. So let's see. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look into your partner's life as a reading, okay? And then we're going to look into Sagittarius and then also what's going as well. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What's going on in their partner's life? What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmate or partner's life through December? What's going on in Sagittarius's partner's life or soulmate? Okay, so they've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so I have to state this one. If you've just got the Two of Cups with someone, then you've just got the Two of Cups with someone. Okay, I'm not going to take these ones. But if they've got the Two of Cups with someone else, I hate to bring that up, but some people are, some people are not. Okay, so there's some are, some are not, some are, some are not. Not is what I'm hearing. Not. What's our not? Someone's knotted, their stomach or knotted, or someone's going to say get knotted. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Knotted or tied up at the moment is also what I'm hearing. Also, you might be tying up your partner in a good way, but we're going to see. This is your partner's life. So what's going on in Sagittarius's partner's life for December? Sagittarius's partner's life. But I'm hearing stomach bowels or something. Bowel or vows. I'm hearing vows. The veil, also vows for a possible commitment or marriage for some people. What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmate's life or partner's life for December 2019? For December, Sagittarius' partner's life. What's going on? I'll get a few cards out first and then we'll start to see if I channel. But if there are any messages that come out through channeling, they are messages either for you or them. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what's going on in their partner's life? So they've got the Eight of Cups, so they're trying to leave something behind. So they've got a strong pull towards you, okay? But this might be you or them walking off. This is, I just heard sulking. I don't know why, sulking. This is also cleaning up someone's act. So I don't know why I heard sulking, salt bath or something. So we'll see how those messages go, but this is someone that's heading out, so they're cleaning up their act, okay? They're having to realise that stuff's got to be left behind, whatever that is, okay? But to me, this is cleaning up someone's act. So you've got two, or they've got 2 and 8, 2 and 8. 2 and 8, they're in a 2 and 8 in a difficult situation at the moment, realising that they have got a 2 of Cups with you, but they realise in order for you to come together, that they're going to have to clean up their act in a certain way. But if they are saying that to you physically, Sagittarius, then that's them saying that to you. Or you them, okay? But someone's saying, you know, you've got to clean up your act, and in order for us to come together, we have to sell up for some of you, and it is literally tidy up a home, and I'm hearing tidy up. Sagittarius' partner's life for December. What's going on in Sagittarius? So they're trying to tidy up, okay? High Priestess. So they're trying to use their intuition, but they're still trying to hide it. They're still trying to hide something that they have to clean up. Some people are trying to clean up work, and they're trying to clean up a house sale. So if you're selling your property or house, then they're waiting on you to do that, okay? But they are trying to clean up their act also, so we'll see how that clarifies. But trying to clean up their act. They're trying to obviously tap in tap. I keep hearing tapping, like a dripping tap. Some of you, or they might have a dripping tap at home, okay, and it's water, the rates, there's something to do with water, but I'm hearing like tap, like a dripping tap. So I think that someone possibly in their energy is crying over you, because this is someone that's crying over you, okay, crying. I'm also hearing crime for some people, like crime. I don't know why crime. Oh dear. What do you know, Sagittarius? Crime. And I didn't know that card was there, and I've just gone extremely cold. Crime. Some kind of grime, slime, and also crime. I think some of them are trying to clean up their act to do with the house, and this is them leaving it. Okay, if they are moving towards you physically, then this is them leaving to come towards you. Okay. Some of them, I did hear grime, meaning like crime and grime, slime, like a bit like Ghostbusters, but crime. Some kind of crime fighter. I don't know why I heard that, like fighting with somebody. Could be a Piscean, Libra, possible, Virgo, but Libra really. But trying to run from their intuition, but also towards it. So it's kind of like they're running out of time. They feel like that either you or them are running out of time, okay? So there's an involved. I'm picking up involving. Involving. Things are evolving. Okay, they're not trying. I don't feel they're trying to get away with something. I think that they are not trying to get away from someone. They're just trying to. Because I keep picking up crime. I don't know why I'm picking up crime. So they're running from one home to another. Some of them are just running from another Piscean, okay? Some of them. So that might relate to the to the music that I put out to you, okay? But for some of them, they're running from a Piscean, or they're running from a home from home, and they are running towards a high priestess, which is more kind of like Libra energy, to balance something out. I think that a lot of you at the moment, or them, an involvement of, is a lot to do with cleaning up someone's act, okay? But I heard caught in the act. Some of them, if you did catch them in the act, then you caught them in the act with someone else. But this might be, I'm hearing like someone was in a home with somebody else. In a home, or in a home, or being put in a home. Some of them are going through grandparents things where their grandparents are going to be placed into a home. Into a home is also what I'm hearing. Home. Being placed into a home. Because you've got 2, 8, and 1. 11. So you're in alignment with it, but I just heard like it all bases down to this 2 of Cups, of who wants to be with who. Now, if they are with another Piscean, or they are with another family, it all relates coming back to this 2 here, meaning coming back to you. So it's a bit like to me, to you, to me, to you at the moment. Okay, now I'll try and relate this to everybody. If they are with another person here, which would be 10, which is 1, and 2 here, which is 3. Okay, if they are caught in this, then you're caught in a triangle of trusting them and also yourself. Okay, so if you distrust them and you know they're with someone else, then they're with somebody else, and that would be any of these signs, but more than likely air sign Piscean to me. But you see, it's all relating to this trust of this 2 of Cups, because it's all headed out towards this energy here. 8 and 2. 10 again here. It's caught between a rock and a hard place. And I also heard caught. For some of you, you caught them in the act. For some of you, you physically caught them in the act. What's going on with Sagittarius' soulmate or love interest partner? What's going on with them in December? What's going on with Sagittarius' love interest? Because things are changing. The High Priestess changes by the amount of time. And I heard changing. Someone's changing their mind a lot. I think someone might have Libra or Gemini in their chart, possible. But I feel like they're changing their mind a lot. Okay? That's probably keeping you confused of what they want. Because it's like, well, do you want to stay at home? Or do you physically want to be with me because I am your 2 of Cups? because I am the one and only. 8 and 2, 10 here also. 10 of cups here, 10 of cups here. 2 lots of lives. There's 2 lives. 2 lives, but I heard lying about a life as well, like an undercover cop for some. Like you lied about a life, or you lied about your other life that you've got. Depends what this other life is. A lifeline. I feel like they want it. You want to, I just heard to give you a lifeline. Okay, but a line also, like, just spin me a yarn, spin me a line, bruv. I've heard it before. I've heard it all before. This is probably what you could well be saying to them, Sag. I caught you in the act. You're lying. I was trying to use my intuition, okay, but I knew that you was hiding something, and what you was hiding is this other 10 of cups that you've got also with me. But a lot of you, if you are not relating to that, and you are just physically relating to this being a physical house move, because the 8 of cups always has to go somewhere, okay? And because I heard dream home, like dream lover, dream home. But if you want this home here, this is possible that a discussion that you might be in with them of like, well, you're going to have to leave behind your family, and you're going to have to leave behind the 2 of cups, which is like everybody that's involved in that of the 10, which is your soul group's partners, and that you're going to have to leave that town or place, and you're going to have to come to me, but only if you trust me that I can support you with this 10 of cups that is here. So there are people that are on different standings with different different soulmates, okay? If they are with someone else, then unfortunately they're the messages that are coming through. If they're not with someone else and you don't physically know that, okay, there would be an air of distrust that you might do or might not do, though, because you would have an inkling that there might be. Inkling is just like your intuition of like, I've just got a feeling, Steve. But because it's general, I can't really tell you. But there is that home from home feel. What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmate's life in December 2019, please? I see your card trying to come out, Temperance. What's going on with Sagittarius' partner's life? What's going on in their life for December? What's going on in Sagittarius' partner's soulmate's life for December 2019? What's going on in Sagittarius'? Okay, there you go. Home from home, 8 of Wands, communication. I think this is physical message that they're trying to give you about moving. Okay, literally about moving. Okay, this is the 8 of Wands of obvious communication, but in this deck this is a lot to do with like physical movement. Okay, I'm also hearing like a physical ailment for some people. Like there's a physical ailment that some out there are having a physical ailment or a physical fight with someone because of an ailment. Because I'm hearing ointment for some reason, or an appointment. I think they or you, where it's coming through, sorry, it's a pun, but there's an ailment of someone, like a cold flu symptom. Symptoms, I'm picking up symptomatic or dramatic. There's something dramatic that happens, I think, between your relationship. And to be honest, it's all pointing at this High Priestess. So that's a really important card, because it's all pointing at a major arcana here, this High Priestess. That is literally a 2, which can be definitely a Libra for a lot of you. But it is also known to me as a Piscean. But still, I still love you. I still love you. What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmates? Okay, way too many cards. What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmates life for December? What's going on in Sagittarius' soulmates life for December? Thank you. You're going to have to give me time just to warm up, Sag, because I'm cold and I haven't done a reading in a while. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Coins. That's a lot about hard work and effort that you're saying to them, listen, you're going to have to put in the hard work and the effort. If you want to be with me, then you're going to have to put in that work. You're going to have to gain back my trust first, I'm hearing. If not, if it's not about trust and it is literally about a bank trust and it's about savings and accountants and stuff like that, I'm hearing an accountant, but I'm hearing some of that is to do with trust. Like, if you trust me, I trust you. But at the moment, what we need to do is save. We need to save to physically come together as a team, to work together as a team, and to actually physically move in with one another. Okay, because there's lives here, but there's lives also apart. Okay, lives here, lives apart. I've heard lies here and lies apart. It lies beneath. Something lies beneath, like the film Lies Beneath. Something lies beneath. Can't remember what that film relates to at the moment, Sagittarius, but that might have some relevance to you if you watch that. Okay, there you go. So you got Leo energy to me, but 9 of Wands. So you go from 8 to 9, so there's progression. But here, this is someone that can be timid. Okay, intimidation, I'm hearing it. Timid and intimidation. Intimidation can be parts of control, okay, can be narcissism if you're relating to that, okay, because it's the 9 of Wands. These are people that mimic people and that take the mickey out of people in order for their ailment also, okay. But this is trying to have strength and courage to stand on one's own 2 feet as well, okay. So I think that you might be asking them, or they are physically asking you, look, for you to move and for you to communicate, you've got to start to communicate and amicably, clearly, speak clearly, someone, and learn to stand on your own 2 feet. That's not for everybody. I think for some that is the males saying it to the females, but not for everybody. But majority of you females would say that that's the male, but I'm picking up that the masculine is saying that to you for some, which is there's some kind of independence away from family as well, which would be the 8, which would be to do with a sister or a brother or a mother as well, because that can relate to semen and pregnancy. So that's still soul groups of people, and it's also how you're communicating. So I think that you're probably communicating with seeking an answer from family members, but I think there's some kind of distrust through them saying, look, to financially do this and to financially work together, you're going to have to learn to trust me, and you're going to have to learn to also stand on your own 2 feet for a lot of you. Stand on your own 2 feet. But you can still relate these messages to whatever you want. But what they're going through also is some kind of financial, I wouldn't say struggle, I would say more to do with, yeah, time away is also what I'm hearing, like time away and far away, which was Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, right? Far away. I'm also hearing home and away for some, so it might be Australia, but home and away. Sometimes I'm home and sometimes I'm away is what I'm hearing. So sometimes I can be with you, but sometimes I can't, and I'm away to work away, and I'm working away, and I can't physically be with you all the time. I think I'm kind of warming up a little. I think someone wants to go to something warmer, somewhere warmer. I think that is an argument that might be arisen, is that there's an argument or a discussion over somewhere warmer, meaning like, well, where are we going to go on holiday? I think some of this is relating to a holiday experience, that someone wants a holiday, and that, I hate saying this because I don't know who it is, but for somebody out there, someone has this, listen, you can't always get your own way, and we can't always go where you want us to go. And I think that's where this 9 of Wands is coming from, where it's like, listen, to do that, we've got to be, some it's like we need to concentrate on the home first, and we need to get the home all organised and renovated first. There's some kind of renovation of homework, that not home physical homework, but like homework, meaning that if we want our own home, we've got to start buying stuff for it, and we're going to have to start filling the shelves and stuff like that, okay? And that when all the home life's done, we can then afford to actually go to this 10 of cups here, okay? And I think this 7 of blades and this 9 of wands is a lot to do with like home from home of trust, of someone saying, listen, you're going to have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet away from your family. You can't keep relying on your family all the time. You're going to have to rely on me. And if you want to rely on me as the sole provider, is what I'm hearing, like a sole provider, if you want to rely on me constantly, then we're going to have to work together, and we're going to have to start to save and build together before we go on a holiday. And before we go away, we're going to have to do that, because we're going to have to work on the house first. Here. And this 9 of wands is more than likely what I'm saying, that I'm not saying anyone's controlling. I'm saying that is the words that are coming from someone's mouth. That is, to do that, you're going to have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. So you're going to have to learn to trust me, that I can be the sole provider for some, which is this 10 of cups, which is the 10. I can be your sole provider, and I can provide you with a happy home life, and I can provide you with children if you want them, because I'm kind of going on different messages now, so we're going to stick with the same one. I can provide you with this home and this 10 of cups, but is it everlasting? Because it seems to me like it's like it dwindles in the fade. It's like it's there for the taking, which is that, the 7 of swords. The 10 of cups is there for the taking, but there's a discrepancy through someone having to stand on their own 2 feet. Okay? Now, if you are going through periods of control and narcissism with someone, you do have the 7 of swords and the 9 of wands. Okay? So, change. Someone's trying to change, definitely. Someone, I mean, this is like, it's either over or it's not. It's kind of like, these really can be periods of control that someone's going through, okay? Because this is like they've come back again to do it again. People say that our judgment is like one-time offer. Pff, it's not. It can be loads of times offered. Okay, this judgment card can have loads of things inside it. This is tears in heaven. There's been many a tears that someone shed over someone through tears, through losing them, gaining them, losing them, gaining them, losing them. It's like, I'm losing you, I'm losing you, I'm losing you. For some of them, they're going through something with parents or a grandparent or something where it's like, I'm losing you, I'm losing you, I'm losing you. And they don't want to lose a parent, for some, or whoever that is in your soulmate's life. They do not want to lose somebody to an ailment here, to a physical ailment, or to a to another soulmate. But for some of you, I'm not picking that up. This is an energy that I'm getting separate for some people, messages that are saying, I do not want to lose you to an ailment, and I'm having to work to support my family or grandparents or somebody, and I'm having to do that because some through them are going through like an end of life, is what I'm hearing, like care assistant of end of life. End of life. Kneel by mouth is what I'm hearing. Neil, or yeah, Neil. The name Neil. But because Armstrong is what I did pick up through yours, which was like Sagittarius energy, 2 people crossing their arms going, phew, in this deck, and Neil and Arm, and that came out for another reading, which was Scorpio reading, and you got 15 on the clock. Okay. But I'm hearing Neil by mouth now, so that's another message that's coming through, that your partner or you work for a care assistant or a care home for Neil by mouth. If it isn't, and you don't, and you know they don't, then this is someone that they're caring for as a family member that they're fearing that they're going to lose. But this is also fearing where things are changing for people. This is what I'm saying. The energy's been forced upon. Someone in this dynamic here has been broke apart, which can also be friends and family and people. These are all soul groups. And when one soul group starts to change and move out of their life, friend or anybody, then the timeline changes and the dynamic changes completely, because it forces people's hands to either change or not. And you can't change back the hands of time no matter how hard you try. Okay? So someone's trying hard to still reconcile with someone. So now what I'm picking up is that if they are with this other 10 of cups here, this other person or them are going through a discrepancy of reconciliation or not. If you don't trust your partner and you've got the 2 of cups with someone and they have also got the Two of Cups with you, which is the 10, because of that dynamic, is bringing about judgment, where you will all be judged for certain periods of growth in the end, okay? In the end, because that is the end of time. That's done. It's over, you know. That's the heaven. Heaven. I'm hearing heaven is a place on earth. Space Cowboys. Oh my God, that's an old song. The Space Cowboy. Well, who sung that one? Space Cowboy. The Space Cowboy. Can't think of the song. I think it was Ugly Kid Joe, right? Ugly Kid Joe. And also picking up the name Joe, not Ugly Kid Joe, Joe. 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 Oh wow, my dad's nickname was Joe. Well, that's a message that's coming through for me. Joe, or Joanne, or Joanna. Joanna, or Morgana. Morgana on Joanna. I'm picking up Aaron as well. Aaron, or Karen. Karen. I'm hearing a Karen. Okay, Karen. But I'm picking up an errand boy as well for some people. Like someone's saying errand boy, an errand boy, or an error. Trying to correct an error, but I'm also hearing an errand boy. Sagittarius's partner's life. I mean, those channeled messages that come through, Sag, they can relate to a lot of you, okay, as well, because they're channeled messages. Sagittarius, what's going on in Sagittarius's partner's life? But I think that a lot of them are going through something here with a kneel by mouth kind of situation with a grandparent or a parent that they're losing. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Blades. Someone's trying to get their attention. Again, if you're in a dynamic of two, this is that other person trying to get their attention that they're trying to also avoid. This person is speaking a lot and they're trying to focus a lot on their work. So it could be you that's trying to focus a lot on your work. And this person is trying to get the attention off this person here that's trying to concentrate. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Blades, but a message that can be of like, will you stop, keep trying to give me I keep hearing like, will you stop trying to get my attention whilst I'm trying to focus. This person's trying to focus on their career and their life here, and because of that it's like, will you stop trying to get my attention when I'm at work and when I'm trying to focus. Okay, so if that's not them messaging you, that's them messaging this person, because they're trying to reconcile here. Someone is definitely trying to reconcile, and this Knight of Blades will be a sharp message about that. And this could also be you. If they're texting you and somebody else, this won't be for everybody, but if they are, this would be cutting words of like, stop messaging me, stop, because this is like, it's done or it's over. So this is either them saying it to the other person, or you, or all of you will be saying, just stop with the antics, stop, keep trying to reconcile, stop, keep messaging me when I'm at work, stop trying to grab my attention, I don't need it, I have to focus on my work. Okay, sorry, but I'm getting a little bit aggressive through this, so when I do, it's because I'm channeling, okay, but I'm hearing that. What's going on in Sagittarius and Soulmate's life? The truth is, Sagittarius, I know this is coming off your reading, but me, personally, I'm humble, okay? And that when it comes to YouTube, you have to have advertising and stuff now in order to make it on YouTube. You have to have that, okay? Pretty much towards the end. And me, if I earn enough through revenue, I would love to come off Patreon and Vimeo for a while and be able to just focus on one reading free for everybody. But this is my career life as well as my music. And in order for me to do that, I do have to earn money. But I would love nothing more to give everybody free readings on YouTube so I can just concentrate on putting it out. So if you can help me to help you, Everybody gets it free, and I just claim money from the AdSense, okay? If you can make that possible for me, then people get more from me of free readings. Trust me, I am not a greedy person. I'm really not, you know, and I would be humble enough in order to say that. But someone's trying to be humble, because I'm picking up like bar humbug, spin me another yarn, spin me another line. I think in the past someone had an addiction to some kind of alcohol or drug addiction, because I'm hearing spin me a line, a yarn as well, like a yarn, which is obviously just a, you know, spin me another yarn. That could be you saying that, okay? But I'm also hearing that someone in your energy did have an addiction. Okay, so then you come up against it, you see, the 10 of Blades and ending again. I think this message that could well be going on with all of you is like, you know what, it's done. It's done and it's over. I am not putting up this anymore. You've got 3 lots of swords. 8, sorry, what am I doing counting? Sorry. I'm hearing accountant. An accountant, someone seeking out a lawyer or a solicitor or an accountant for money as well. Something to do with money discrepancy and trust of money in a bank. Okay. But this message here is going to be you or... Okay, now if you don't want it to be over with your soulmate and they come back to you, this is going to be your decision too. But also if they are with someone else, that's also going to be their decision apart from that. And I think that a lot of this energy is coming through where it's like, you know what? Have it, Nick. Keep it, have it, do what you want with it. We're all going to be apart for the time. Now, that's either for the time being or that's for as long as you want to keep that going, okay? Now, if this, because not everybody's in these twin flame from outer space kind of stuff, you know, trust me, they're not. I'm not going to give my opinion for that because I've been through many to get to where I am, okay? And the feelings that you get from a true soulmate is completely and utterly different to what people are calling twin flames, okay? Trust me, I've been there, done it, read the book, made a t-shirt, tried to sell it, everything, right? So I've been through many to get to that point where I've met my person. That is a complete different feeling than twin flame, okay? It is, trust me. But not everybody's going to be in agreement with that, okay? So I'm not going to push my opinion on people. But this is for a lot of you, this is a dynamic that you have got going on with two different people. If you know they are with someone else, then dash you, this is them with that other person. But you're all involved in this judgment. Because you're all involved in this 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. 8 and 2, 10. Here, 8 and 2, 10. Okay? You're all involved in it. Everybody, friends, family, people, growing, learning, understanding, control, trust, standing on one's own 2 feet, self-reliance, lying, cheating, getting to know one another, getting to know you, getting to know them, getting to know them, getting to know them, getting to know them. Some of you are going through that complete dynamic with them as they are also with someone else. But not everybody is on that timeline. If this is all relating to what's going on with your one partner, then this is all to do with a physical and general move to a new place because of new soulmates. The timeline split. People split. They're like, this can be other people that have gone, you know what, Sid, sod it, I'm off, keep it, do what you want. There's distrust around either you, your partner, or this other person that's also involved with someone that can still be a friend. That's distrusted things and that's left this 7 of Swords behind. And because they've left, this dynamic is now split to judgment, where we all part ways. We all part ways, okay? All of us part ways. Now, that might just mean that someone left the dynamic and you're now free to be with your partner if that's the timeline that you're on. But everybody's changing. Everyone's changing but you. You're 1,000 miles apart, but you know I love you, girl. we say goodbye. Sorry, I've been using my voice. Sorry. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everyone changes but you. So, but this too. Everyone changes but this too is what I'm hearing. Everything changes but this Two of Cups. Which is still parts of denial, of unsurety of 8 and 2. Which is still Libra to me, 8 and 2. It's the 8 and then the 2, still parts of Libra for some. But that might, your partner might not be a Libra, they've probably just got it in their chart, or you have. So what's this Two of Cups? Tell me about what this Two of Cups is for. Two of Cups, there you go. High Priestess, 2 and 10 here, okay? So, you got the Two of Cups for them, okay? Now, the High Priestess is Piscean but Libra, 2, okay? This is someone that's not saying something. They're not revealing it, but this is more than likely someone that's not talking, okay, about this 10 of Cups here, about, and also an ending as a beginning of financial aid and struggle for some. And what's being kept from people is possible that you might be more well off than what they are, or they're more well off than what you are. It depends, okay? But someone's more well off than the other party. Because the 10 is still about how much you earn is how much you have. If you're self-employed, you have an opportunity to earn more. If you work for a company, you earn what they set out that they will give you. That would be your payment, okay? But there's still a payment. Someone's looking at a payment plan, or a plan, yeah, like a payment plan for this physical move, okay? For this physical move. But some, in this Two of Cups, are hiding this money. It's being hidden from someone. That can be like a supporting energy of this care worker here that they're now drawing my attention to, okay? And because it's drawing my attention to it, what's going on in your soulmate's life also is that they're not quite telling you that they're being supported by this person at the same time that they're supporting this energy here. So in their life, basically, they're supporting someone that they're going to lose, which is also a parent or grandparent for some, okay? And because they're losing them, some of them are actually getting paid for that, okay? Now, this Two of Cups in this here is a discussion that two people are having. They're sitting down and physically having a talk, okay? But in this energy, they can sometimes not be, okay? So they're probably not quite telling you as much as what you know, which is about this 10 of Pentacles. Now, that can also still be you, okay? But it's still to do with a family that can be well-to-do. And because they've got financial backing from their family, because they have that, there's this discrepancy of that first timeline that is to do with this physical move from them to you. And this would be you or them having to go towards one another in some form or manner. And because of that, this money is under advisement, okay? Of like, your family are supporting you, or whoever, pick who you want, but someone saying, your family support you with your money. For you to be financially free and independent with us, we're going to have to start from fresh. Again, Tower moment, 7 and 7, but you're going to have to do that. So for you to do that, you're going to have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, away from them, which is still soul groups of people that are controlling this financial money here. And some of that is now what they're saying is that that's where this distrust is coming from. Because someone has support from their family that they don't want to leave behind, because their family have been supporting them for a while. And because their family have been supporting them for a while, this energy is coming across as controlling, because they can't let go of their family, right? They can't let go of that, because they are also worried that they're not going to get as much money. For some, that would be an inheritance money, or backing from their parents, or grandparent, or whoever, or someone they're living with. So then you get the 8 of Cups. And that's what's going on in like either their life or your life, and that's what's causing this 7 and these cards here. What's this 8 of Cups for? 8 of Cups. Thank you. Eight of Cups is to do with a rest. Rest and recuperation, trying to put something to rest. Also, they're trying to clean up their act. They're staying over at somebody's or at yours or at theirs, and they're staying over because somebody in this Eight of Cups is trying to clean up their act, meaning they've moved all their stuff out. They've got their stuff and they've moved it, and your person is now having to stay there alone. This person here is alone, very much alone. So your partner might be alone. Okay, alone at home, home alone, coming up to Christmas, right? Sorry, but I'm giving the message out, Sag, so I don't know who this is relating to. But this person here is home alone, and they're going through their mind of trying to clean up their act. So, for some of you, your partner, this person, one of these people in this dynamic, friend or foe, whoever, left. The timeline split. 8 and 4 of Swords. They're now having to realise, they're coming to realisation through these cards. They're now realising that they've got a contract still at a house or an agreement here that they're alone in, and that they're having to do something with that money here. It's going to have to either go in towards this house or out of it. Or if their parents own it, they're home alone and they're waiting for their parents to come to some sort of agreement for them to sell it, for them to physically come towards you. That's that first kind of timeline that's hitting on. But this person here is home alone, okay? Most of the time, not, listen, they probably go to work and stuff like that, but generally what they're telling me is that this person lives alone here, okay? And because they're living alone, they're having time to think here, the High Priestess. They're having to go over it now. The energy shifted where someone's left this dynamic that can be just people in their energy, like friends and people have kind of like started to change and they started to leave. And because of all that, they realised that if I want to keep up that appearance with the times, then I'm going to have to now change, because I've either one got to be supported by my family, but I'm still going to have to think about it. And because of that, these energies here are coming across as distrust. What's this? High Priestess. Tell me more about this High Priestess. High Priestess. Too many cards. Sorry, too many cards. You've got Aquarian energy there, but it's still three of Wands waiting. You got Aquarian energy. So someone could have Aquarius in their chart. They're dreaming. Someone's dreaming. That's what I'm hearing, like of a wish. Too many cards. Oh, 7 of... You're going to say, well, why did you take that one then? I just felt like I did. You know, I just felt like I needed to take that one. I normally take single cards. I don't like too many to come out. It's just an array of trying to get a story together. You need the deck to clarify everything else. 7 of Swords. There's distrust of people thinking or knowing that people are still hiding secrets about this 7 of Swords. They're bumping heads. They're clashing. They're an ego clash. 7 and 7. It's running towards one another. It's running out of time. Running out of time. What's this 7? They're trying to get all the things together. They're sulking. Someone is sulking that they're at home alone, but some, they're not willing to change their way. They're willing, this 7 of Swords here, is to stay with this 2 of Cups here, which is, for some of you, it's you that they want to be with, and they are physically running. Oh dear, here we go. They're physically running towards here, right, which is a Libra, Piscean energy, anybody, or you. But they're running towards that there, which can be this secret that they're holding, that they want to keep a hold of their family and their support system. For some, that's just friends and people that they've got more interest in. For some, they've got more interest in money than what they have love. There's love here, but there's more money here. There's more love for money than what there is love for love. There's more love for money than there is love for love, is what I've just heard. For love and money, will this person not change their way? So this might be you that's saying, you know what, Nick, keep it. I've done. I'm over. I've got more interest in my money, my product value, and what I am to be with this energy that I do not trust. Someone's saying that. Because I'm still picking this energy up, this 8 of Cups, as like a a sulking energy, and I've never come out with that, but I'm now hearing assaulted, physically assaulted, because I'm picking up a salt bath and salts as well, like salts, but now assaulted or insulted. I'm insulted. Yeah, thank you. So it's probably not sulking. Sorry, I know it's a bit of a harsh word, but insulted. What is this 7? Clarifying this High Priestess for. Why is this 7 of Swords clarifying this High Priestess? Tell me more about that. Wait, it's 7 of Swords. It's clarifying this High Priestess. Thank you. Yeah, conflict. Families. Families. Everybody's arguing. Everybody's arguing over this. Family affair, family feud, an actual affair possible. Or this person, you see Knight, I'm not going to take that, but the Knight is not going anywhere. It's like it's physically not going anywhere. Some people have got children with other people, or it's like this person refuses to budge an inch. It's like, I'm not budging an inch to reconcile. I'm more concentrated to be with this family. They're going to support me with money. Now, if that's you, have at it. Do what people want. But if this is coming across as your soulmate's life, which is what the reading started off as, then you're all involved. And that it's all to do with like money and people wanting stuff, but not like, do you want money or do you want love? You can't have everything all at once. And this is why for some I'm picking this up as a younger person here, a younger person that's very much acclaims to their family heritage. And because they claim to their family, they've learnt to blame here. There's a claimant of belief of their family. Because of that family tie, there's a claimant of blame that comes through this energy here, because that's the way they've been taught. Here. Wants their own way. So, if that's your partner, then that's what they've been taught and that's how they're acting. Because they're acting out because of this money and parents. And also to do with this here, which might not be a bad energy. It's because they're going to look after someone. Now, if that's another soulmate, you're all involved. What's the 7 of Blades for? 7 of Blades. 7 of Blades. 7 of Blades. Seven of Blades, 10 of Cups, which is there again, 6 of Cups. See, 2, don't know, not sure. Where do I want to be? Do I love you enough or do I love money enough? Love for money, money for love, love for money, love for money, money for love. Stand and deliver. I'm hearing, stand there and deliver me something, which, 6 of Cups. To more, it's to do with family, kids, people all involved here. 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, thinking about their family, planning things with their family, possibly planning things with you and their family at the same time, and that's where this conflict is. For some of you, if you're with your partner but you see them as someone that doesn't give you all the attention that you want, it's because they give their family attention. They've got a large family, they give them attention, they give all the money and stuff to them and they support them, kids and stuff. And because of that, there's a discrepancy of like people have got like different family, like big families. And because of all that, this possibly can be them that's the child of this large family that's intervening with a lot of indecisive because they're listening to them than what they are this 10 of Cups, which is someone loves someone up here, you know. Someone loves someone. Or did. Is what I just heard. I did. Once upon a time. But tell me a story, Jack and Ori. What is it that you want? Here. 2 soulmates as well for some. If you are going on this trip, here with this 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, what we said, 2 different soulmates, this is a soulmate that they're with that they don't trust either, or don't trust them, and they're a player. Or it doesn't matter. Listen, people can play chess for all I care. But what I'm saying is that when you're caught in all this soulmate stuff, you don't know your head from your arsehole, really. You know. So Arsenal is what I've heard. Arsenal, football team. Arsenal. 10 of Cups. Because trust me, you end up becoming that masculine that you can't change your way. You know, me, I'm a Piscean. And I was always very feminine, you know, nurturing and caring. And I still am. But I've grown so much through mine that I notice my difference now. It's just like, I'm so used to being on my own. You know, I'm with a perfect partner. But my growth of my soul, of what I feel about being independent and stuff like that now, my life is changed completely because I've changed completely. You know, you got to notice those because they're periods of growth that you can't forget. Okay, but the Magician, the 10 of Cups is the Magician trying to manifest this 10 of Cups again here. You might see someone as very manipulative, this person, if they are with another 10 of Cups, because they're or this other person, Piscean energy maybe, or I'm not sure, but whoever, because the Magician is everybody, is trying to manifest this 10 of Cups back with them, because this is what's going on in their life. So what's going on in their life with that 10 of Cups is that this Magician is doing a lot of so above, so below. Let it be, let it be, let it lie, let it be. Trying to manifest this happy home and this new beginning. What's this Magician for? Tell me more about this Magician. I don't normally like to clarify the Magician because to have that fully under control, it takes a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Because your mind cannot ever be scattered. When it's scattered, focus brings in small amounts of manifestation. And when it's not fully focused all the time, you get in small pieces that you can miss, opportunities that you don't see. So we can be known as spiritual wise ungrateful for the bits that you got, because that's what you asked for. That's your wish and your dream of what you manifested. So that's the ego, all part and in the way, part and parcel, being a human being. So what's the Magician? Magician, Piscean, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, take your pick here. Wish fulfillment. Aquarian could be involved, could have water in their chart. Pisces could be a Pisces, normally generally as an Aquarius in Vedic. Yeah, there they go. Charming. Someone's once, twice, 3 times a lady trying to charm someone. Charming. So, also dynamics of stuff that's going on in this soul group lesson of all people that are all involved. There is a Piscean here that is with one of these people. Okay? And that's their wish fulfillment. That's there. That's what they've manifested. This 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. 9 and 1 is 10. They're content. Content. So that energy there can pick anybody. It can be a separate energy away from this. This can be a timeline split. That this Magician suddenly went poof, entered the building. Elvis came in. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm not mocking people. But the Magician came in, set down a law of law of attraction, manifested somebody here. This can be an external energy of one of these people that's in this 5 of conflict, because that's a half decent energy. So I don't know whose it is, but if you're arguing with this person, you'd say, no, that's not them, and they're horrible. But still, right, still remains still remains the same. So your partner sees you and them, or this person, or you, if it's one story, as wish fulfillment. They're 10 of Cups, which is there. What's this 8 of Wands for? I mean, this is a general reading, so I'm going to get loads of messages through, guys. So, you know, you're going to have to keep your bearings with you. 8 of Wands. But when messages come through for me, I just have to get them out and say it and try to move on. So, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. I don't do reversals. 8 of Wands. So there you are. To me, this is Sagittarius, right? But can be Aries, Leo, all involved as well. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This can be you here that's communicating with this person that's sulking. Here, sulking because of a movement. Because you've got to move. Here, you're going to have to travel. I mean, if this is all one energy, there's just a minor agreement of like someone's like wants their own way. Here, physically, if you're indicative with soulmate energy, this can make you physically feel sick. Can, if you're with a karmic person, because they're focused on someone else and they can become very, very aggressive. They can, which can be you. You can become very aggressive because someone's trying to pull your focus onto them while they're focused on someone else. That's why you form a chain of 3. Teacher, master teacher, student, pupil, learning, growing. Okay? Here, focused on this 3, which can be you, you know, but Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but they're focused on that 3 of Cups. And that's where this trust is coming from. Now, that focus, for a lot of you, is just an argument with this person actually physically moving towards you and say, you know what, I'll be with you, leave my family, I want to be with you, we need to start life together. So get up off your jacksie and start moving towards Sagittarius. You know, cross-watcher, whoever, I don't know. But someone's definitely sitting under a tree and like praying. Pray, oh my God, pray mercy, Lord, let this be over. Right? Let this person do something other than just like, I don't know what they're doing. What's this 8 of coins? 8 of coins. 8 of coins. 8 of coins. So, this person then communicates. So, we're losing grips of reality a little. Even I'm losing my patience just a tiny bit. And I've run out of drink, water. Someone's run out of water. So the water bill. Someone's run out of their bill. Or run out on bill. Oh. But I'm hearing a bill to do with like finances and money. They've run out of money. And they come back to you asking for your loan for money. Can I have a loan? Payment plan, loan, payment plan for a house here. This person, they're going through energies with their parents having to stand on their own 2 feet or a place even. I don't think a lot of this person is actually independent away from someone that's financially supporting them. And because they're financially supporting them, you might see this person as stubborn and arrogant. And it's like, well, do you love me enough to leave this stability behind and let's support one another? We're going to have a few smashed windows and a few smashed doors, but at least we're going to have a place together, right? For us to do that, you know. Back in days at Thusla, we used to have to fart in the tub in order for a jacuzzi. Right? Right. Let's see what this 8 of Wands is. So, your partner. What is up with your partner? What they're going through is bad communication skills with the person they're with, if they are with someone. They're seeing each other as arrogant and that they're going through a period of 4, which is the Magician. 1, but 4. Here, period of So above, so below. You don't always get what you want. Be careful what you wish for, because what you wish for is what you get. You give as good as you get, you give as good as you got, and what you got was the Wheel of Fortune. Starting to spin again. The roulette wheel. Someone's a gambler. The roulette wheel for this money. Spin that wheel. What's this 8 of Wands for? Well, we're going to move on because the time's getting on. What's this 9 of Wands for? 9 of Wands, really? Judgment. It's there. Gemini, Libra, Queen of Swords, Taurus, everybody. This 9 of Wands of control, of standing on one's own 2 feet, of their soul groups, of what's going on with them, is tradition, a job, a bank, their parents, their love for wanting to be financially free and on their own, but work for themselves. Okay? To be able to do that. 5. There it is. Distrust around traditions of families. Their family probably doesn't trust them. Okay? Family probably doesn't trust them. Because there's a family trust and an heirloom is what I'm picking up. Like the heir. The throne room and the heir of something financially stable, and you might see them as like Lady Muck or Mr. Muck or whatever, I don't know. This person here, okay? Libra, Gemini. All of these people, they're all involved. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be the Taurus there. Judgment Day. It's all coming up to a decision. Higher courts as well. High court decision. Some of them are going through the courts with these people. Libra, Gemini, Taurus. Taurus could be this could be the Justice Department, and they're going through that with the Gemini. Okay, and that's the legal department and the legal team that are looking into something for them about this person. You, possibly, as the woman, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could have it in your chart somewhere. But the legal team. If it isn't the legal team, it's Ghostbusters, and they're all involved. Libra, Gemini, Taurus. Parents, people, family, traditions, love for money. Could have it all in your partner's chart. Could be all those in your partner's chart. And they're battling over control of one's mind. 9 of Wands. Too much information. Johnny 5 is alive. If they did lose somebody, because that can be a funeral as well, or a breakup of a marriage or something, it would be one of these star signs. If they're looking after them, what we went through with that thing, that would be them going through the courts and the doctors and the lawyers and the solicitors and trying to get, because this would also relate to grandparents as well. Through this other deck, this is grandparents and the elderly. Not saying Gemini is elderly. I'm just saying if you're a cross watcher. What's the judgment for? In this deck here, the 2 old couple. The judgment. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, needing to get out, can't get out, entrapped in it to learn some more. Timothy, I don't know, was it? Please, sir, can I have some more? Oliver Twist. There's a twist. You're probably going around the twist by now, Sagittarius. This person probably drives you around the twist, trying to clean up their act. 8 and 8. 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Trying to clean up their act again. To come back to reconcile. If your person is with someone else, this person's still trying to reconcile with them, and that person, your person, is probably trying to reconcile with you. If that isn't one energy, if this is just one energy and they're not with someone else, then they're going through this with parents and what we said through the Kneel by Mouth thing. Also, they're in that to win it. Well, not win it. Well, I keep hearing win it. Win this inheritance or not, or just go through that. But that can be them giving you this Ace of Cups again. The Charmer, Knight of Blades. Knight of Blades. Once the Charmer's got the karma, What's the Knight of Blades for? So if they come back to you with this Ace of Cups and you're like, you know what, Sid, it was a well thought out plan, but see you later, Stan. That is you saying that. Because that's this Knight of Blades that comes in with a message about something to say, take your 10 of Swords and keep them. Yeah, really. The Knight of Blades is clarified by the Knight of Blades. It's really just telling me that one story, that they're going to come in with this message of this 10 of Blades. What's this 10 of Blades for? 10 of Blades. Aries, Leo for me. Leo, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some people say Aries, but this to me is Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, take your pick. Okay, they come back for sex possible, or to say that they want to give it another go. You're masculine. Knight of Wands. If you're relating to that, this person's family would be fire, air. The heir of the throne is also what I heard. The King of Wands could be a Leo. Nothing against Leos. My partner's a Leo. She's great, but that to me is Leo. King of Wands. King of Wands. Oh. The Final Frontier. Aries. So you could have that in your chart, or they could have both. Three of Swords. They come back for an answer of no, do one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Lost. Sleep. Lost. Lost. Here. They come back as a masculine. They come back to demand something. They come back to demand something, but they will probably be hypocritical about it to say that they own you. Okay? That they own you. This person is going to give just come back as if to say, oh, you know, here I am again. Here I am again. You know, this can be Aries here. Cross watchers, no offence, just what I'm picking up through the reading. This is a possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but Aries here, Leo, anyone. But they're going to come in with this Ace of Cups to you. More than likely, if it in this three party is 3 people all in it, which is everybody, everybody. It's a dynamic, guys. And that is just 9 of Swords. 9 and 1, 10. Again, over as it began. They've probably got family and people. They travel, visit, but they're in, out, very quickly gone. They go back to their business. But you'll probably tell them to mind their own business. There's a lot of that too. Okay. So we're just going to leave it at that. Wow, that's an hour and 10 minutes, guys. So that was your free birthday reading. I really do hope that I was going to do a bit more, but I'm knackered. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, guys, I hope that was okay for you. I really do hope that you like the music and stuff that I am putting out. I love music, man. I love making it, and I love doing video and visual art, and there's loads of plans that I've got coming up. So I do hope that you like the things that I label them as. They're just free music for people to listen to. But I really would, really would appreciate it if I can get a good following over on the new channel. Just to follow it, just to watch a few things, just to get the ratings up for YouTube. It's just important. But I really would appreciate your support with that if you do like that. But I will put stuff here and there, okay? Alright, guys, but your monthly, bi-weeklies and stuff, they are over on Patreon. If you are interested, they are there, or Vimeo, okay? The links are still below, or a personal reading that you can also reach out for, okay? Alright, Sagittarius, happy birthday, and I'll catch you again soon through the month. Alright, guys. Oh, and happy Christmas. See ya.